Mushoku Tensei. Jobless Reincarnation isn't just another isekai. It's one of the most talked about, controversial, and groundbreaking anime in the genre. But with all the praise and all the criticism, does it actually live up to the hype? Let's dive into what makes Mushoku Tensei so special, and why it might not be for everyone. The setup is familiar. A man dies in the real world and is reincarnated into a fantasy one. But where Mushoku Tensei stands out is in its approach to that idea. This isn't about overpowered magic, fast-tracked leveling, or harems on demand. It's about one thing: starting over. The main character is deeply flawed, broken even, and the story doesn't excuse that. Instead, it uses his reincarnation to explore something deeper: growth, regret, and what it means to take responsibility for a second chance. And that focus changes everything. From the first few episodes, the world of Mushoku Tensei feels real. There's no lazy exposition dump, no "this is how magic works" monologue. You learn through the eyes of the protagonist, through training, travel, and raw experience. There are languages, politics, religions, class divisions, and a real sense of scale. The different regions feel distinct. Every location has a culture, every character has a history. It's less like watching an anime and more like being dropped into a living, breathing fantasy novel. If you're looking for perfect protagonists, look elsewhere. Mushoku Tensei gives you characters that are deeply human. The main character starts off incredibly uncomfortable to watch, but that's the point. This is a story about transformation, and that transformation is slow, painful, and sometimes ugly. Supporting characters aren't just there to prop him up either. They grow, they suffer, they shine. And over time, you get to see some of the most emotionally grounded arcs in modern anime. It's not about being likable, it's about being real. Let's talk visuals. Studio Bind was formed just to bring this story to life, and it shows. From the fluid animation to the painterly backgrounds, every frame feels intentional. Fights are weighty. Quiet moments are beautiful. And even the camera work, yes, actual camera direction in animation, adds emotion to scenes that would fall flat in lesser shows. The music, composed by Yoshiaki Fujisawa, blends fantasy, melancholy, and wonder effortlessly. Even the narration style stands out, using internal monologue in a way that feels thoughtful instead of lazy. At its core, Mushoku Tensei is a story about a man trying to fix what was broken in himself. The fantasy setting is secondary. Magic, monsters, and adventure all matter, but they're just the vehicle. The real story is about taking accountability, about being better than you were yesterday, about finding meaning in relationships even when you don't think you deserve them. It's not a power fantasy, it's a growth fantasy. Mushoku Tensei is far from perfect. It's slow, it's uncomfortable, and it refuses to hand you easy answers. But if you're open to a fantasy story that focuses on personal evolution rather than power scaling, this anime is something special. It redefined what isekai can be. It raised the bar for animation in fantasy anime. And whether you love it or hate it, you'll walk away remembering it. Is it worth watching? Absolutely, if you're ready for something real.